Okay, we are back. Give me a second. It's been a couple of days since I've done this. Let me get my bearings real quick. Yep. Yep. Sure. Yep. Oh wait. There we are. Yes, hello. I finally revived. It was only 15 hours, but those 15 hours were not fun. But yeah, well, it was mostly because the next day and the day after I had to go work. So because of those 15 hours, I ruined my sleeping schedule. Then I went to work and I had like the worst days ever. And then on the weekend I just tried to like sleep, honestly. And also I didn't sleep because or I wasn't sleeping because I 100% the map. So yes, if you would have seen this, I think I posted on my YouTube post about it as well. If I go on Twitter real quick. Oh yeah, I was doing two things actually. But first let's get into this. Yeah. So first I finished. I have 100% the map. And this was technically still on day 2. I finished it like as soon as like day 3 was about to roll over. It was like at 1 o'clock in the morning, and 2.0 came out at like 1:30 or something. So yeah. So I was doing that. Then I edited the video somehow. I don't know how the fuck I did this video. It was like, it was on the Friday. Or it was on the first day. So like I stayed up even more to edit the video. And then, oh my god. But it wasn't a good idea. And then, again on the weekend, while trying to fix my sleeping schedule, I tried to max this shit out. What's it called? The Deadly Assault on Zenless. Look at this, bro. And I ended up doing it with the team that I was trying to. But yeah, it was not fun. I even tried like Juyu1, but it's just like Juyu1 with Anvis. It's not good enough, bro. You know? You need Chingy like 100%. It's kinda unlucky. But so that took a couple of days. Oh, a couple of hours, I should say. Because I went from the Ellen team. Then what I tried Miyabi with Lighter. They was obviously able to clear it, but then the things I couldn't find another team for the first boss. Which I tried like just Yanagi by herself, but no, because I had to use Bernice in the second one with Jane, because otherwise Jane couldn't do it by herself. I tried everything. And yeah, so it just ended up being the original teams, but I upgraded like her skills a little bit more. Ellen's, and yeah, that's it, just Ellen's. And apparently that was enough. And you know, obviously I had to play good, do a lot of things like catch all the ghosts with Lighter, doing all. It's so I hated it. But now we're back. This was pretty cinema, not gonna lie. What else? Yeah, the puzzles, some Bernice, humoring, and yeah, getting Carlotta. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, while I was at work today, and instead I tried to get some more reels, not reels, like shorts done. So that was pretty good. But yeah, nothing too much. Probably like while playing at the end, as soon as I finished like my playthrough, I guess, I decided to go back in town in Raguna City or whatever the fuck is called, and then it triggered the Carlotta mission. And like I wasn't feeling like streaming, and I wasn't feeling like doing the quest either, because I wanted to like stream it, right? Because it could be cinema. But so what I ended up doing in order to continue playing the game and not being stuck in the cutscene is I just went through, and then luckily it was only like 5 minutes of cutscene, and then you had to like walk around. So I didn't miss too much. In the video I'm going to be uploading about it, like the reaction. I did record those first 5 minutes. So they are there. Just for context to the video. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. Now we're back. Came for Honkai Star 3.0, all that bullshit. Oh yeah, wait, one more thing on Twitter. Actually, since we're here. Wait, hold up. I'm low-key dying already. I haven't been having fun with sleeping recently. Because I'm trying to like go to the gym and do all that, so I'm like... but yeah, anyway. Cool. It's just... bruh. It's just because we had to come into work on the third... No, the second and third... No. Yeah. I think. Or on the 3rd and 4th. I don't remember, but we had to... Yeah, I think it was on the 3rd and 4th of January. We just had to come to work on those days, and I was just like... Right, it's so fucking annoying. Well, for Honkai Star 3.0, I did take 2 days off then to play that. So it's pretty good. Pretty fun, without affecting my life in any detrimental way. But anyway, so what else happened is I became famous. Oh. So it's just this thing about like power creep from Mr. Poke, and it's just like I just want to use my easy res from Kafka, because like, right. So the thing is like, yeah, you can do all this planning, and I do, and I understand, and I do it because it's necessary and do all of that, right? But I just want to use the characters I like, you know, without having to, like, you know, I know it's like endgame and you're not really supposed to care about like waifus or whatever, but like I want to use Kafka, you know? So like I just said that, and then this guy actually replies, because I guess I was kind of like first, so he actually looked at it. And says, I played with Dot for 2 years, we're not even so long ago. Now, my Dot team is good. It's just like, why would I use Dot if I could just use like, you know, Super Break or some other stupid shit like that? Or like Phase Shower, right? When they could clear it a lot faster and, you know, a lot more consistently. And then I was like, yeah, okay, makes sense. And I told him blah, blah, blah. But anyway, that's another thing. It's just like, bro, like, even like Wuthering Waves, I feel like you can use still in 2.0 right now in Tower, you can still use like even like Calcharo, you know, like standard DPSs to clear the content. Like you can do it with anyone, that's what I'm trying to say. Like you don't have to like, you know, like plan or pull for the correct characters or whatever, right? But yeah, just because I feel like team building is not that big of a that big of a deal in Wuthering Waves. But yeah, Honkai Star has just been going off the edge. And even in like Genshin, this power creep is not really a problem, because everyone else gets power crept by fucking Jiangling and Bennett and stuff, right? So who cares about the new character? But yeah, it's just like, that's the issue. The 4-star supports in Honkai Star, they're not good enough. You need to get the 5-star supports. Whereas in all of these other games, the 4-star supports are still really good. You know, like for Glacial in Wuthering Waves, Baiji can be perfect. You know, you don't need Varina or Shorekeeper because she gives the glacial damage buff, right? And she would do great enough, you know, in terms of healing and buffing, right? But like, I know that's like kind of specific because in glacial, which now we do have with Carlotta, right? But yeah, it's just like, bro, this guy's acting too much. Like, I get it, but like, or at least another thing I was thinking, why not have it like the 2.0 characters that came out and were like on top? For example, Acheron, right? They do stay on top, at least for 2.0. In 3.0, they can get power crept because it's been like a whole series of patch or whatever you call it, right? But I can remember like Acheron getting power crept like, when was it? Acheron came out like what, 2.1? 2? I don't remember. And then she got power crept by Fei Xiao in 2. But I don't know, 2.4, 2.5? But yeah, but like what I'm trying to say is that it wasn't that long. Or Acheron was OP. So yeah. And it's more like, okay, you could say the archetype fell off, right? Because yeah, I don't know. It also feels like Honkai Star is like really focused on, like you could have those situations, right? Where your characters can, the ones that you want and really like, right? They can clear content, but what you have to do is you're gonna have to pull copies of them, right? Like Eidolons and Lycons and all that, right? But at E0 and even S1, it's just like they just get power crept by the new units that are E0, S1, and they also get power crept by just like the, I guess, the difficulty of the content, right? The amount of damage that they have to do. It's just they don't do that much damage anymore. Another thing we note is that since Run May 1.6, well, she did have a rerun, but it's still Run May since 1.6, right? Dot hasn't gotten anything. We go Black Swan in 2.0, and then that's it. Like, great. And now we have the Herta, right? So that's also another issue. Like, I feel like Honkai Star is like going way too far with this shit. So 2.0, we go Black Swan, right? Which wasn't really power creep, and it didn't really break the game in any meaningful way, right? From what I remember anyway, back in the day. You know, you just put her with Kafka and that was the Dot team, you know, just got like an improvement. Like, you know, like how Bronya got removed for Sparkle as an improvement, right? Like, I guess, yeah, that's like 1-to-1 power creep, but like Bronya is still usable instead of Sparkle, right? And you could still use like, I don't know, Good Knife instead of Black Swan or Sampo or whoever, right? But it's just like, it's so annoying, bro. Like, okay, what I should have done, I should have saved everything ever and gotten like E6 Kafka and then E6 Black Swan, and then I would not have these complaints. But like, bro, like, it's kind of stupid. Like, I even pulled light cones. Like, how is the light cone not good enough to like make it consistent at least, you know? Like, okay, you don't have to zero cycle, but like make it consistent. Like, Dot is just like, it just doesn't work. If the archetype is not in MOC, you know, Apocalypse Shadow or Pure Friction, it just doesn't work. Because it's just the numbers aren't there. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. I'm just yapping at this point. Just kind of pissed off because this guy's like getting on the deep end. But yeah. But I did make this comment in a troll way. I didn't mean anything by it. I was just like, oh, here goes another drama post, right? And then I was like, oh, let me add to this quickly because I saw it came up as a notification. And I was like, oh, this would be pretty funny to say. Because I know a lot of people have Kafka, right? And a lot of people have her at E0, S0. And at E0, S0, Kafka doesn't do anything. I don't give a fuck what you say. But yeah. Even Rodmay and Ho-Ho and Black Swan or whoever else you want to use with her. But yeah. There's no way. Cool. Yes, that was my quick rant about that power creep in HSR. It's just like, it's fine to I don't know, bro. It's just like, it's annoying I feel like since Acheron was the first one, and since then it's just like been this whole chain of power creep over power creep over power creep. And it's like, the issue is that Acheron over, or like power crept, I guess I should say, power crept the other archetypes. And ever since then, you were not able to go back to the old archetypes. You know, the Jingli use, the DHIL, the dots, the Sila, you know, you could never go back at E0, S0, or E0, S1, in my opinion. Like, there's no way, there's no comparison. But then, like, Fei Xiao power crept the Acheron archetype, and then Super Break power crept the Fei Xiao archetype. Like, you just can't go back ever. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, that's why I mentioned in that tweet as well that, like, I was able to clear up Apoc Shadow with Dot, because that was kind of interesting. I wasn't expecting that, but that was because in the Apoc Shadow, the archetype of Dot was like fought off, right? There was like a Dot thing which I used, so that's why I was able to clear it. But it's just like, it's so dead. Like, yeah, they need, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care that much. I'm just yapping. Honkai Star can just, I've been kind of off and on it anyway, so I don't really give a fuck. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Cool. And talking about Honkai Star and how much I hate it, let's watch the Myriad Celestial trailer. I also want to watch this. I've already seen like her kit and what she does because of the early access. So even at this point, I don't give a fuck about like spoiling kits and do all of that. I just watch it and that's it. See what she does, see if she's worth to pull, you know, because you need to plan for who to pull and all that. I get real, bro. It's so stupid. But yes, let's watch this and we can start in a second. But yeah, it's just annoying. And like, it's kind of interesting because like I always knew this, right? That there's like power creep and all that, because I have been pulling every new support, every new, well, not all of the DPSs, like some new DPSs, right? And it's just like, I always knew that because that's why I was pulling them, because I knew they were better. But like, come on, bro, it's getting like ridiculous at this point. Like, I feel like we're moving through too many archetypes. Now we're going to like true damage, you know, power creeping defense down, or like whatever the fuck, you know? And I feel like we're just moving too fast. We need to like revisit some of these archetypes. We need to improve Dot. We need to improve like just good old crit, you know? We need to somehow, I don't know, you know? And the only way that that's done is through supports, which sucks because that means the old supports are getting power crept. Like, we're never gonna see Brony ever again. No chance. With RMC, nah. Especially with Sunday, nah. Sparkle, she was her power creep, but she wasn't that much of a power creep. You see what I mean? Like, they just jumped so far. Like, where Sunday is just the power creep and RMC is gonna be the power creep, right? Like, oh my god, yeah, anyway. But yeah, so we're doing that, but then there's also like anti-archetype, right? Like, from what we saw in the early access videos, right? Was in the Apoc Shadow, the guy had like fucking 10 shields. So then that's probably like an anti-super break thing, because it takes you like a while to break it. But I don't know, because the thing with super break is that they're fast, so they can go multiple times. Like, they can go quickly, so like you can't break him quickly. But like, I don't know, I don't think it's that much of a, from what it looked like anyway. I think super break can still kill those bosses if they have like 10 shields. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I would like for them to go back to some archetypes that they've forgotten about. You know, at least these old DPSs, right? Let's bring them back. Let's bring back Jingli. Let's bring back DHIL, Kafka. Somehow, you know, and they all need one support that's like dedicated to them, and that's about it. But yeah, especially Dot, because like crit does have like I mean, they brought back Jing Yuan. Like I get it. He is like the most popular character in the game. Somehow. Well, not somehow. I get it. I like Jing Yuan a lot as well. They brought him back. Like, they can do that with other characters if they would like, you know? Like, Jing Yuan is the martyr of, like, how they can do that. Like, there's no way. There's no way. And they're always buffing. Like, one... Okay, anyway, that was my thing. They need to go back and buff some of the old archetypes. But yes, anyway. Let's do this thing. Wait, actually... Fuck. Did I forget? Yes, I did forget. Wait, hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I don't know that I didn't mess up the Twitch one. No, Twitch is fine. Cool. But yes, that was a very nice rant. Oh, I just had to change my which folder my videos goes into, because I've been recording so much. Well, not I've been recording so much. I just have the recording from the 2.0 day one, right? That I haven't edited yet to do the day one video. I mean, I need to do that tomorrow, bro. That video needs to come out soon. I've just been kind of rough, you know, with editing and all that. You know what I really like doing the short content though. I feel like that's been fun. Cause like low key with like that's just where we're headed as kind of like a planet at this point. It's just like, bro, we don't fucking have time to watch, 20 to 30 minute videos. Like I get it. My videos again like fucking 1 viewer or whatever when they're like 1 hour long or whatever. Even though I think they're good. But it's fine, I get it. And like who am I, right? But like with this short content, it's just like, it's so convenient, it's so easy. And that's kind of like the best content, right? Or it should be anyway. Because out of 1 hour, you can't please everyone, right? But the thing is, if you show them like a 30-second thing of something that's like, I don't know, something that's funny. I just feel like with, in long videos, by the time you get to the funny bit, you're like already like checked out. Like, haha, there's the funny moment. But like if you're seeing it quickly, you don't even have like time to react, so you just like laugh to it on instinct or something. I don't know. But I like short content. It's good. It's good. So that's been fun. But yes. Okay, cool. So let's watch this quickly. YouTube, we are back. Finally, I've managed to recover from the daunting 15-hour stream from last week. Day one with Romans. And we've had some updates. This time on Honcast IRL. On the Herta. The Herta, you heard me right. I didn't put the as just the connective word, sure, English, yeah, grammar. But I put it as the title of Herta, the Herta. Yeah, she's here, finally. And they've released the Myriad Celestia trailer. So let's watch this. This should be pretty hype. It's kind of weird how she's like the first one on the banner. You think like Aglia's first. It's like, so are we gonna meet Herta first and then go to Amphorius? Like, what's up with that? Why is she first? That's always interesting. But yeah. Anyway, let's check this out. Let's see. The Herta. Myriad Celestia. Trailer.
I once visited the Eon to ask them a question. What question would stump the all-knowing droid head? Yes, that's exactly
like
what
3D.
I asked. If there are no mysteries in this universe,
She thinks she's bad with a smile.
How will you
She
prove
is.
it
She's an
this
eminent.
time?
But like,
I've tackled many conundrums for pleasure. But before long, they become solutions. No
wait,
matter.
young Herta used to have
Next
short
step
hair.
is
That's interesting.
always further ahead. Solutions are boring.
Well, she made her puppet
but
to look
they
like a
bring new
young version, but
questions,
have long
such
hair.
as, what
Interesting.
is my limit? Could Herta be the great genius of legend? Do you even need to ask? Look at these achievements. Solitary waves theory, spark model hypotheses, sigma baryons conversion method, Herta sequence.
Sigma.
So many problems to solve, so little time. Oh, and de-aging. Are you saying? I'm not done! I also discovered the imaginary leakage phenomenon and captured and sealed a Stellaron. Maybe one day we'll even see a Stellaron in a living body. And I want to meet Droid Head. I will meet them. So we need to start running. Start running with your puppet body. Huh? Puppet? Yeah, this way. Herta can run even faster. Faster? Faster, faster! Faster. Faster, faster, faster! Time and space. Two conundrums hindering human progress.
Damn.
It was too easy to
But they
step
heard the
over
low
this
key though.
limitation.
I'm
But
cooked.
it's still not enough. Step
I'm
out of the circle at your feet.
feeling some things, but
and
yeah.
look down from a higher world.
Like, look at that face. Oh,
In an
good.
extrapolation concerning the universe,
She kind of reminds me of like,
I rolled a die.
what's her name? Echidna from ReZero? Like, something like that. You know what I'm talking about.
Countless questions arise from here.
Like that smile that like looks down on you.
But for the die
Look, I'm just saying, you know?
The best answer is a question. Because my thinking never has an end.
That's because of the whole de-aging thing. She's always hot?
So, Droidhead, what
Question
are you
mark?
thinking
The
so
hottest
hard about
grandma
now?
ever? Question mark?
You pay no heed to the universe and refuse to answer my question. Then I can only do it myself.
Oh no, she's breaking the fourth wall. It's also interesting how she's like... She has like an accent when she's in this version.
Refuse to answer my question.
I can't really put
Then
my...
I can only do it.
It's like... She's like whispery.
Can only do it.
It's like the end of words. She doesn't close her mouth when she like finishes the word. She's just like I don't know.
Then I can only do it myself.
Like it sounds like she's talking like she's smiling, but not like a like enthusiastic happy smile. It's like, you know, like the I'm better than you smile, you know? It's kind of weird that I can hear that, but I think that's what I'm hearing. Okay, there's that. And I also want to check this out. Let's just see what this is quickly. Check out. You know, I was telling stream earlier, I think. That I know what she does already. Oh, she works. Well, let's just see what they did. Because these are also like pretty cool sometimes with all the voice acting and all that. But why not?
Number 83 of the Genius Society, solver of the solitary waves theory, founder of the simulated universe, and master of the Herta space station. The ultimate mystery lies in how one person could embody such monumental accomplishments, and what kind of extraordinary beauty could render even these accomplishments pale in comparison. Today on Keeping Up with Star Rail, we uncover the brilliance of the remarkable Madame Herta.
What? Render even these accomplishments pale in comparison? You're talking about
That's
a woman
yes,
in her
both.
erudition here. A woman of unmatched intellect. Nothing can outshine her brilliance. Why the sudden toxicity? Do you have a need to prove something? Just admit it. If she didn't expect the principle of first come, first served thing, the great Madame Herta would have become
Wait, the
an
puppets have different
entertainer
voices.
long ago, with beauty as dazzling as her talent.
They're talking
There
different.
are two more versions of me just as cute? Am I in heaven?
It's just a figure of speech. My bad. This program is sponsored
But it's interesting though, they do talk like an AI version of Herta, the Herta. These puppets, right?
We capture the full scope of her genius and beauty.
And it's interesting they have their own personalities.
That's
I
unacceptable.
don't think...
Redo that line.
maybe we talked about it like back in 1.0, but like in some side mission, but I don't remember them mentioning these things about the puppets.
So irresistibly captivating.
Somebody save me. All right.
I thought they were just like the same.
The Herta is an ice character following the path of erudition, a peerless genius with breathtaking beauty who specializes in using magic to unleash massive attacks. Magic? Isn't she a scientist?
What's so strange about that? Magic is simply science yet to be discovered, and the pinnacle of science is magic.
Bro, she said this line like 10
Great
times already.
scientist Madame Herta is without a doubt also a magician. Oh, it's Magic Girl Herta. I'm done for.
Now
I mean,
understand.
she's not wrong.
Madame Herta never ceases to amaze. With her basic attack, the Herta wields magic with effortless elegance, dealing ice damage to one designated enemy. With her skill, the Herta deals ice damage to one enemy, then deals damage again to those hit by this use of the skill and their adjacent targets. This effect can spread one extra time.
You should be overwhelmed with gratitude.
What does that
The
mean?
true
Spread one
genius
extra
opening
time?
gates of knowledge for you is a rare opportunity. And to be graced with even a single glance from the beautiful Madame Herta, that's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Madame Herta, I beg you, use that skill on me.
You living soul would make such a demand.
That's what I said about Zani in Modern Waves.
Using her ultimate, the
I want her to use that Italian accent on me, you know what I'm saying?
And she deals ice damage to all enemies. Once it ends,
Sorry, I'm kinda delirious, I'm tired as fuck. It's been a long day. And week, actually.
The Herta wants you to hear her out. She plans to upgrade her skill. Consuming one stack, the Herta unleashes her enhanced skill, dealing more damage on top of her skill's damage.
Yeah, like 2 million damage, which no one else in the game has ever done.
When an enemy enters battle,
Nah, the
becomes the
cat
primary
mouth.
target of the Herta's skill
That
or
goes
enhanced
crazy.
skill.
No?
They are afflicted with interpretation.
I was cooking for a
She applies
second.
multiple interpretation stacks on one random target, prioritizing elite or rare enemies. Based on the number of interpretation stacks on the primary target, the Herta's enhanced skill does
Yeah,
higher
this is
damage
just like
to
pure
both the primary
fiction
target and
coded,
other
no?
enemies.
Because like that's how pure fiction works, it's just one elite and the
Damage multiplier of the
4
enhanced skill is increased
NPC enemies on the
Intelligent
side.
people naturally get twice the results with half the
So
effort.
that's interesting.
When an enemy leaves the field or is defeated, interpretation is transferred to another target, prioritizing elite or rare enemies. After unlocking the trace aloofly honest, ally attacks apply
Right
an
now,
interpretation stack to every
I'm not gonna say anything, but have you seen the light cone?
Each target
Bro,
hit
it's
in an
such a
attack
like,
restores a fixed amount of energy to the Herta.
like come on,
If the
bro.
target has full interpretation stacks, when she uses her enhanced skill, she'll do more damage until the skill
Like I know that those like light cones are supposed to solve the character's
After
issues.
unlocking the trace message from beyond the veil,
But
if there are at least 2 characters following the path of erudition in the team when entering battle,
these new light
the
cones, they're
entire
also
team's
pissing me
crit
off
damage is
with
increased.
power creep.
Furthermore, the effects of the trace aloofly honest are enhanced, adding a guaranteed minimum target count for targets hit per attack, enabling the
But I say that, but then run maze light cone exists, so
the target with the highest number of interpretation stacks will receive additional interpretation when attacked by an ally. If the target is attacked by a character following the path of erudition, they will receive additional interpretation. So this is the question. Targeting her enhanced skill on the enemy with the most interpretation stacks optimizes its single target and AoE damage potential. But if the enemy with the highest interpretation stacks is a small fry, wouldn't you be wasting all that ammunition?
In response, the kind and beautiful Madame Herta offers a solution only a genius could think up.
Ah, that's right. The Herta's ultimate rearranges interpretation stacks among all enemies, ensuring higher stacks are directed toward elite or rare targets. This ensures the enhanced skill can be used to
why are you saying rare targets?
using her technique.
Is that gonna be like
the
new
Herta's
thing?
attack is increased at the start of the next battle for a set number of turns. If basic treasures are in the current area, using the technique highlights the locations of a certain amount of them.
Wait, her technique is the same as
At your service for navigation.
the 4-star Herta's technique.
After using the technique,
But I would
to
imagine it's
battle
more
in the
attack percent.
simulated universe or divergent universe, the Herta deals true damage to all
That's what a
enemies
small
based
Herta
on the
does as well,
percentage
just
of
gives you like,
damage
was it like
being
10%
at the
attack
start
percent?
each
I don't know.
wave.
The great
yeah.
Madame Herta's got your back. So what's the holdup? Go on, come test.
To sum it up, the herder excels
Nah,
at
they need to stop showing that angle. Like, come on, bro.
and skill at the heart of her offensive strategy. Working alongside teammates good at AoEs applies more interpretation on the enemies. By eliminating minions or using her ultimate, the herder can quickly stack interpretation on formidable foes.
Well, that's why I'm gonna try to get her. But that's, to be honest, if in 2.3.1 there were like some characters I wanted, I think 3.1 I'm actually skipping the whole thing, which is gonna be crazy, because that hasn't happened in a long time.
Special conditions detected.
But yeah,
Puppet automatic praise mode. Madame Herda is a peerless gem. Madame Herda is an unrivaled genius. Madame Herda.
I'm gonna try to get the Herta and Ugly as well, and then 3.1 just save.
Multiple stacks of interpretation. The puppet takes action first, leveraging the Herta's trace to deliver a crushing blow that reapplies interpretation to all enemies. As this hit is from a character following the path of erudition, enemies obtain more stacks of interpretation. Next, the Herta and Asta step in, using their skills to deal damage and...
But who knows, probably Trivi is gonna be like some support that power creeps Sunday and Tingyun, so you need her, obviously. Otherwise, if you don't pull her, you're stupid, apparently. I should honk. These people, they're funny.
Such a rush to clock out? You've barely scratched the surface of even 1,000th of Madame Herda's talent and accomplishments.
True, he didn't
Trying to capture
read the
Herda's
book,
beauty in
which are her
under 10
skills.
minutes? Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
When I looked at that, I was like, what am I looking at?
I haven't finished singing Madame Herda's
It's always like,
praises.
there's like these long ass like 2 paragraphs, but then there's only one number in it that moves up and down. Like, that's what I care about. I don't care about the other stuff.
I'd work for free.
Ka-ding.
What's happening?
Keyword detected. Initiating workflow. Madame Herda has just granted her approval. Show some gratitude. The personnel contract amendment is now in effect. As of this moment, you are officially an outsourced employee under Madame Herda.
What?
We don't care if you're happy, but here's to a happy partnership.
But what's gonna happen to the IPC? Hold up. Nah. Herta just stole our by the way, that's great.
Lovely weather we're having.
Wait, this is a news reporter that we had in the Luca event.
Why are you here, sir?
It sounds like the same voice. But it could just be because it's a robot female voice, you know, like generic, standard. But yeah, there you go. Madame, no, the Herta, I should say. Or Madame Herta, you know, they both work. But yeah, that's exciting. I'm gonna be pulling her, as I said. Yeah, pretty excited. It is Herta. She has been like hyped since literally 1.0, right? Of being this great character or whatever. So me being a day one player, I'm obviously hyped. Because I want to see what's up, you know, with the Herta. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yes, 15th of January, that's when 3.0 is coming. I'll see you then. There's probably gonna be more trailers or whatever, so maybe I'll react to more stuff, but that's it for now. Cool, I will see you then. Very nice. Cool, now we can play the game finally. Very nice. Madame Herta, bro. Why is she looking like that? Oh. Can I tab out, please? Let me tab out. Okay, let me bring out.
I'll fulfill it, be it a direct command or any other wish. I alone will decide whether it's for show.
I managed to get
battle.
some pretty good stats, I would say. That was pretty good. Did I get double crit? No, I don't have double crit on this one, so I still need some improvement. But just like, bro, they're not dropping, bro. Like, they're dropping these guys, which already have one, which turns out I should probably keep rolling, looking at this guy. But anyway, but they're just not dropping any pieces, bro. So annoying. Yeah, I'm actually getting a lot of resonance skill damage, so that should be pretty good. On some basic, some energy regen, why not? But yeah, and this guy, which it's fine. I don't care. The only thing I care about is just self double crit. Yeah, honestly. And then you know, I could put her on the I don't remember. Does she want what does she want again? Because I've been thinking a little bit of like actually maybe putting a support set on Jeji instead of the ice set. Yeah, I don't know. So I couldn't just give her Sanwa's things, but I'm not bothered to swap these out. I'll leave it with that for now. I could give her the weapon though, so she has some crit. And then Carlotta. Look at that. I'm actually really proud of that. 53-25. That's not bad. So yeah. That is pretty cool. Although she could probably want more crit rate. But I don't care. 50 is enough. With Shorekeeper. But again, it's like it's kind of becoming an issue because like everyone low-key wants Shorekeeper at this point. So yeah, it's not great. Okay, let's continue. So yeah, so I've done like the first 5 minutes. It was just like a meeting between us and Capolo, Carlotta's uncle, talking about like okay, I just died. Talking about like which side are we gonna choose? Like what's our plan? Because like he wants to know more about the Black Shores and like what we're doing here. Hey, what's up in the eyes? What are they bugging? Am I getting spied on? Interesting. It's kind of no, the conversation with Capolo is like it's kind of weird. Like I didn't think we would be on like weird terms with the Montellis at this point, but we kind of are. I think. I don't know, it doesn't seem cordial at the moment.
Guess I'll have to wait.
True. Oh, is that Capolo? I don't remember. Is that what he looked? I don't think that's what he looked like. Why is the guy acting? Okay. Who's this guy? Is he Black Shores?
Might I trouble you for a light, young lady?
No. I don't smoke. It's 2024. Get on with the times, old man.
Oh well, a cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's rain is a bad omen.
You know, I've been thinking about that. Is it just raining because of this mission? It's so annoying. I want it to be daytime.
You've been looking at this painting for a while. Anything special about it?
Oh. Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends? Then it seems you will have to put up with me for a while.
I don't know. Obviously, they didn't change anything about Rover and how she looks, but she looks like hard, you know, like serious, you know.
The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style by any artist can find its home within their quarter. Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting. They say in art, we glimpse pieces of our own soul. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts?
What's it look like again? Show me. Step closer to study the collage. Small irregular shapes nest within large circles, their edges melting together to form a delicate harmony. Or? Right, to be honest, I never got art, bro. Like this type of art anyway. I definitely know which type of art I do get, but yeah. Not this. This balance, however, feels precarious, as if two opposing forces are on the verge of collision. No, I don't know if Rover was a artisto. It's too abstract for me. I'm gonna go with my
It is typical of symbolism to conceal ideas.
initial
Forms.
instinct, I guess.
Sometimes simplicity is more powerful. I share the same view, except that I'm somehow saddened by the part that forsakes its character to achieve balance. Perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness.
Don't tell me there's gonna be one of those missions where like this guy's the main character instead of Carlotta.
To existing balance, but
Now we're just gonna be like, you know, doing something with this guy.
seek
But Carlotta is there.
and carve out one's path, just as she once did.
She, granddaughter. Wait, is that Carlotta's granddad? Oh god, no more raining. Oh my god. Fine, it's been 20 years. Now what's she bugging at? I'm looking.
Glory in Decay. The Impressionist Pazzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste.
That's kind of playful. I don't know where we were at that stage yet. But I guess that's fine. I do like people that get friendly quickly.
I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here, worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained. So, The old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow. When it rains in Ragusa, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash. Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution. I can only imagine your confusion.
Montellis enjoy their intrigue, don't they? Yeah, let's not call her out.
The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claim to have found a superior seller and ended their dealings.
Ah, we're gonna do art dealings. Come on.
Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported
Who?
to have embezzled and sold vault assets.
The OP 4-star.
It's said that he tried to flee, but was
They want to
killed
keep
by
a
Tacit
C5.
outside the city.
Yikes. Well, doesn't sound like the Bennett I know.
I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless.
Nope.
Not one
So
who
someone
easily
killed him.
betrayed.
The Fraxidus. Is that mask guy that I hate?
He sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology, marked with 3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When
Well, those just look like directions to something. Maybe those paintings that he stole.
the planet turns right, twice and a half. The meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly conveying a message. All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark lurking in our waters.
Wait, was it that cryptic though? It's just like some directions. I want to just find out what that
We uphold freedom and
typhoon or whatever he called it is.
Our vault is the heart of our family. And if it is corrupted, it threatens not only us, but risks plunging the city back into oppression and isolation. As much as
Okay.
I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out. You,
Sure.
however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you. My uncle's words were clear. Only those at the table can play the game. To engage with my family, one must have both standing and purpose.
Yeah, but then like how he's chanting me though.
So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage.
Yeah, how are you gonna cover it though?
If you wish to join, you must undertake the final assessment and pledge your
I
loyalty to
see.
my cause.
Sure, we don't have a second name anyway though. Because of the delusive realm. She's feeling
I
it.
like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal. Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think? Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems. Now,
It's a cat's eye gem.
will you stand with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
Now I'm getting drunk too far in.
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis. But among friends...
But why did Carlotta have to be so short, man? Imagine if she was like tall, bro. Like as tall as a rover at least. and some like long legs or something. That would have been pretty good. Cause like right now I kind of feel weird about her. Cause like Loki looks like a kid. I don't know. You know, it's kind of weird. Like she's not obviously, but
You're curious
I don't know.
who
Maybe I
am
just like
beyond
tall
my
people.
role. Is that it? I just might entertain that thought. But for now,
Oh, the rover
I'll
Riz
take
just
you
asking on a
to the
date like
address
that.
of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there.
It reminds me of that the Jeji companion mission. We had to go through that painter's house. To uncover something that I obviously do not remember. And his house was far away.
Someone has acted faster. Those two, they're my uncle's agents, Sage and Acorn. Yes, we address each other by code names, handy identifiers in a crowd. I'll keep you updated on the family members' code names we encounter, along with any other details you might need. Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items, but my presence might raise a few eyebrows. Yes, you try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. Regulars at margaritas, talk business with merchants and wine with drinkers. Engage their interests, and their words will flow like a river. As for the rest...
Okay. Yo. Want some pizza?
Hey, that's you they're calling.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
Neither do I. Listen up.
I can hear you, you know?
Okay, you got the names right. Must be family. Who are you? Cat's Eye. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the carnival.
So, what do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at margaritas. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Oh, margaritas. Nothing quite like it, huh? And the pizza. Oh, it's a favorite in my circle, too.
Okay. He sounds like a
Always a
human,
solid
kind of.
swing on the move. Perfect spot for a bit of catching up.
You know, the last time I was there, I heard talk about a thief stealing from the vault. Is that true?
Well, cat's out of the bag now. See that house right there? That's where the thief lived. We came to search for clues.
I'm surprised that you're telling me that.
No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
To be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now. We are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me. Well, our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods. Our job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told and do it well.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
Thanks, bro. And share the information you gathered.
So, they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation. Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle. Last night, I was investigating the area before I happened upon your private meeting.
That was
When
lucky.
I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details. As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the two agents reported. I found no spoils, Not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical junior vault employee. I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The
Well,
Montelli
good.
family
That's
is
what he should be doing.
with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Raguna. Mere profit would never make him betray us. For now, more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle. Shh! Hold still. See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove?
Really, that's your description of her. Be observing young Carlotta. He starts running.
Quick!
Kill him. Come back, bitch boy.
Keep up.
Some old man running. Okay, well, I caught him.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, he's on Montelli. He doesn't know where to
Now
go.
it's time for a proper
Interesting.
chat.
These old creaky bones of mine. Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
No one knows the family's ways better than its members, even though he's no longer one of us. Right, old Duncan?
Duncan.
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory. It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past. There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
Same.
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there is something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, what did you hope to find?
I don't
Good.
know.
I thought she was gonna keep chatting.
To grieve for my last friend in the family. To blame him for...
I started thinking about something else and I just spaced out completely.
Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess. Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts. So he may rest in peace.
Oh,
I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Raguna's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing. Every Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the price? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life. Now,
okay.
his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
Most people find acceptance easier than change, as change demands the bravery to face uncertainty. No great endeavor is without its perils, so yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But
Okay.
within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet.
What's that?
The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. And that said, with their recent fallout with the family,
Scarlet what?
I can't guarantee
Violet.
let alone
Velvet. Scarlet Velvet.
We have little choice but to try now. Let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna.
True. So why would they tell us anything? Oh wait, I need to remember lying in this game. God, I haven't flown since I have 100% the map. Because I've just been TPing around the like to tacit discords and all that. Okay, let's see.
This is the place. She may not be here, but I have my ways of reaching her people. In Raguna's market, they say fortune seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks. Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed. A base of bitter almond and mint,
Okay.
for instance, usually signals...
I think I'm a trained mixologist from Honkai Star Rail.
Some have devised their own more private
Or Gallagher taught me well. R.I.P.
Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations, no restrictions.
Right. Makes sense.
With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here. So all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Greetings. What will it be today?
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
Scarlet Velvet. An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for.
It was just that easy.
Kirsch, whiskey, and blood orange gin. That drink you have there is quite rare. Would you mind telling me what it means? Wait. Maybe I'm not ready for this, Imperator above. I am but a humble man, obsessed with the secret code of drinks. I shan't risk my neck over this.
Okay.
I've been exploring how drinks might encode numerical values through alcohol content or vintage, perhaps. But lately, I'm starting to wonder if the drink itself even matters.
The key to any language lies in the shared rules and agreements between both parties. With that in mind, the same drink or even the same object can be given countless meanings. Much like how my people and I sometimes improvise codes with whatever's available.
I feel like gaze for more, you got your drink. But eventually as soon as it's time to look.
Sounds like you've been at this code research for quite some time. Mind if I ask you a question? Do you know when the bartender started his shift today?
Let me see. I got here quite early, and he was here about the same time. Probably around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Is it? I chat to this guy. Just dancing in the middle of the day.
They swallow me like the roaring waves. Oh, how maddening is your tender love, like this amber drink.
What?
deadly poison? Or a healing tonic? No, leave me be. The void. The endless void has consumed me. Montelli, Phasalia, the Order, the Commoners. Without these names, what sets us apart? But reality is cruel, and we have no refuge.
Okay, just supervise on you from where you picked up your drink. Voluble woman. Bro, I don't want to read the menu.
Oh, there you are. I noticed you as soon as you walked in. Don't get me wrong, I've only been here long enough to recognize that drink, but I'm not making any guarantees beyond that. That swagger and flair. You're with the Montelli family, am I right? I know I'm not the one you came for, but don't dash off just yet. You don't know what I have up my sleeve, you know? How about you let me prove how reliable I can be for your family? Go on, test me. Oh, that name. She's the second Montelli daughter, but she usually goes by another code name, Opal, when on duty. But
Oh, did we know that? That sounds new info.
It's considered rude to discuss someone when they're within earshot.
Impressive. You've proved yourself capable. 3 days from now, at this hour, return here and order a Golden Ears member. Watch for someone wearing a green tourmaline.
Okay. Wait, what does both mean?
Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
As expected from a Scarlet Velvet informant, you are smart. You mix every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you. So this Scarlet Velvet ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct, sir?
Well, well. It finds its way back to me at last. Contact has been made, and by the rules, a conversation should follow. The partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
It's rumored that Scarlet Velvet's decision to end our partnership has something to do with a Vault Keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not. So let's talk.
Wait, Bennett is dead? That complicates things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice, but in memory of Bennett, if you truly are as noble as he believed, go to Whisperwind Haven after dusk. I will inform Scarlet Velvet.
Okay. Wait, but I need to turn this shit up a little bit. It's kind of quiet. Okay, there we go. Oh, is that the small town? Yeah, it is. Egla, yeah. This place was fun.
Terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel.
I know these guys missionaries.
By the first Primus. What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus.
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied. You won't even tell us why. You've controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left.
She kind of
Why
looking
should we
though.
hand them over?
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are worthy of the terminals is for the Order to decide. If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open.
Really?
But should you persist in your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
The Order and the Commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir. The Order's arrogance is known, but such blatant actions. Is it because we're far from the heart of the city? Let's first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk.
Don't tell me she's Scarlet Velvet. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Stay calm. Capture the spark! A new technique.
Okay.
Ah, the Montelli's second daughter, and this year's laureate. Must I remind you again? Trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
We paid good money for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Bro, I zoned out again. I was thinking about something else.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings. They have sworn to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you. How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you, did they?
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words. The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status. Wouldn't you agree? The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please, regardless of their previous... You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself.
All this political
If I were you,
yapping.
I'd be on my way to the penitentiary. Willful transgression.
When's the action, man?
Is the worst blasphemy.
When's the Carlotta date? You know what I'm saying?
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Phasalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy. When that day comes, all shall be under the Order's control, and it will not be long in coming.
Okay. Parts, Carlotta signals the others to leave and assesses the damage.
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me. You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. But since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute, for his sake. Speak quickly. Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short notice to stop all trade. And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes, and all that nonsense. You saw what happened today. And not to mention, I haven't seen him on telly for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Phasalias?
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault, so our hands were tied. A direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade, the Montelli creed has always been family first and a pioneering spirit second.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say. The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted? What I need is a solid promise from someone in charge. Can you do that? One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
Yeah, so that guy was her grandfather.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? So, Ernesto told me Bennett's gone. Good judgment there. The rumours are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods, please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but everything was above board.
Bennett.
Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times. That's all. Come to think of it, He did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? I hope we don't need to use it.
Seems
Oh, there we
Bennett
go.
may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your business there anyway?
Wait, where's this guy going? Oh, I remember this cave. Well, wait until I'm about to fly. Wait, what do you mean watch out?
Can you keep up? Can you keep up? Still recognize me? Surrender. You will yield. Found your weak spot.
She actually does some serious damage. Well,
Can you keep up?
it fell pretty fast anyway.
Brilliant lights the way. Can you keep up?
Bruh, I am dying. God.
You can tell someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover.
Alright, I might have been spamming left click with my eyes closed, you know?
We'll
Nothing.
choose our senses
Don't worry
to
about it.
search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find. Can you keep up?
I did oil painting with something on it. Tattered book. Nothing is out of place. I take the book and inspect of Carlotta. Or tell me what these are.
Something is strange here.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either.
Indeed. But what I find strange is these items. Don't they seem familiar? Do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent to me in the photo?
Yeah.
Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. The woman in the painting here seems to stand in the gloomy rain, but her eyes remain bright, like the secret code in drinks. What matters is never
ML and CL. What's ML? Montelli? CL. I don't know.
Now the book. It appears to be about winter, which...
Oh, I see the code.
The planet... MLCL 190468. That format. It's a vault storage code. Of course it is. Bennett was a vault keeper. But what was he trying to convey in such a cryptic manner?
Well, let's go there.
The highest clearance level in the vault. Could it be? Hold on.
Carlotta? Yeah. You asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal. Yeah, that's for me to know and you to wonder. But it was not in good shape after what it went through. Yeah, if you can use it at all, the data and the records inside might need to be recovered.
Understood. I'll have someone pick it up for restoration.
Wait, what now? What, you're not even gonna check?
We Saturn.
Oh no, it's nothing really. Just worried it might be too tricky to repair.
All right. We'll inform you when there's more to share. We're returning to the Montelli quarter first. The terminal will be fixed there. As for the codes, we'll figure it out once we arrive. You might not know this, but Bennett was never granted the highest clearance in the vault.
Isn't that a good sign? It means Bennett might not be guilty after all.
just as you suspected. But it's replaced by another suspicion. One I am reluctant to entertain, but I'm forced to consider. Only grandfather, uncle, and I have the highest clearance. Liberty Square, our proximity, the Vault's security clearance, a traitor among the top brass, the indifference towards the stolen goods, and the authority to end dealings with Scarlet Velvet. There's someone all evidence points to. Were I to entertain it, it all starts to make sense. Uncle. But if it was truly him, the heir to our family, who betrayed us, wouldn't that be utterly absurd?
I feel it's something to do with the
Now,
granddad.
all that remains is to see what the code reveals. It might clear our doubts, or confirm it.
I'll be with you, no matter what. So let's see where this leads.
Now she's using a wrist tone though.
Can you keep up?
I don't know if this is the best place to go.
Lighter than a dove. My people just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair. Let's go. Our meetup spot is right ahead.
What? Oh.
Lady Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed DC. The initial restoration is almost complete, but some data is overwritten or isolated due to the extensive damage. We were only able to recover certain sections.
And she has like an European accent as well.
Restoration might not be worth it, but
Can you put my hand on it?
Mr. Pierre at headquarters is an expert.
I think it's definitely Latin.
Good.
Latin
Make
accent.
Sure to contact him. Now, please
Because I thought she's pronouncing the words.
sections.
Absolutely. One moment.
Projects the data. Notice square on a dock.
That's where I was investigating that night. Seems like the intel was right. Bennett did go there. And the other location, I think it's my uncle's private dock. Primarily used for storage, not shipments. Reviewing the records hardly proves the connection between these locations. If time permits, we should take the terminal to Mr. Pierre. He's an old friend of grandfather's and is an expert in...
Oh, if the uncle was like, is one of the 3 people that has like access to that thing, then surely he would be aware of that, and he would be aware that he'll would clock on quickly.
But first,
because there's literally no one else other than him, right?
it could help us narrow down the range and provide better clues. Follow me. This is why I suggested we return here. Our vault holds everything. The complete inventory and access records can only be found here, accessible to those with the proper clearance. Please, follow me.
So Carlotta is like the granddaughter of the leader right now. Why is she not the heiress? And is the uncle is the heir? Is it like a feudal thing? Like men and stuff have to be the heirs. There's some long ass loading screen. Okay.
Someone extracted the core data module. It's empty now.
Another betrayal.
This must be what Bennett was trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath and leaked the data module. Now only Uncle, Grandfather, and I have the clearance to retrieve it.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. It's already the air, like...
In Renacita, the Order maintains control over terminals, unlike other countries where they're freely traded. My grandfather learned to modify them during his early ventures in the new Federation. Our lantern-type terminal is a modified model. It may look purely ornamental, but it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business.
Okay.
By doing so, we've broken the Order's monopoly. We've given more people
So
the means to
Capullo's
protect
with the
themselves and their
Order?
ventures,
No way.
giving them choices they didn't have before. The Order
That's so
is aware
lame.
of our discreet business, but they turn a blind eye as long as we don't openly challenge their authority.
Because like Apollo seemed like a big like character. There's no just fucking like kill him or arrest him now and that's it.
As a result,
We never see him
no
again.
member would ever divulge our terminal secrets.
Why Carlotta
Allow the
chillax, man?
modules to fall into the wrong hands. What exactly are you planning, Uncle? No. We must find the core module.
Carlotta, where are you?
Uncle, may I ask you something first? Before the carnival, the priest showed me your pendant. How did he come by it? And what led to your capture?
Does
Okay.
it matter? All you need to know is that it's handled.
No. This guy's acting too much.
Were you mistreated? Did they coerce you into doing something against your will?
Heed my words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you and all will be as it was. No grudges, no consequences, only family.
GG.
Now, we've had some
Apollo's
trouble with
dying.
the shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
I refuse.
Excuse me?
I said I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly, or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears. What harm is there in choosing the safer, easier path?
Nah, this guy's... He's pissing me off.
So, you're refusing to tell the truth and reveal the modules.
I need to give a shifty from the moment I saw it.
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others would think of us? I've given you an out. All you need to do is accept it.
Then so be it. Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello.
Mister. Damn.
I'm sorry you have to see this side of our family.
I mean, sounds like a normal family dinner, honestly.
Really? I just wished... No. I did promise I'd try to drop the pretense with you. I may need more time to come
The
to terms with
pretense.
the
I've never heard anyone pronounce it like that.
I don't regret uncovering the truth and exposing the traitor. I'm just saddened that my uncle is the one behind it all. We were meant to be the guardians of our family's ideals, to carry the torch forward. And yet now... Well, wallowing in emotion won't solve anything. Our priority now is to recover the data module. Every moment it's missing puts our family at greater risk. The core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it.
You know, I like how fast she talks. I like it. There's no buffling.
Could it be there? We need to adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move the module sooner than expected. I need to inspect the dock for any clues.
Okay.
Indeed, but time is not on our side. If Capello acts on this, I might lose my window to secure the module. I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the bank. If the dock turns out to be a dead end, we will need other leads.
Okay.
I know that securing the module alone won't suffice. I must uncover Capello's true motives. How it will affect our family. I'll figure it out. I promise.
Sure.
Can you keep up?
Let's go figure it out.
They call it a dock, but no ships ever come.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, spooky music.
Was I wrong? Maybe this place doesn't hold what we're looking for. Or am I too late? Did Capello get here first? And the energy fluctuation. It was going off and on. No. I couldn't have been imagining it. Such a big mirror. Why is it here?
A big mirror.
Doesn't seem to be made of common glass, but some kind of crystallized energy. Oh.
Is that the stolen item? Yeah, it's like the same like decorations as the granddad's like jacket, I guess. What is happening?
Or was all this just a trap?
Okay. Oh, she just got abducted. That's nice. Oh, is this guy?
Hello again. It would be my honor if you do. You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
Carlotta told me Mr. Pierre always follows her grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together. It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first met.
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative.
Right.
That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat. I know you're here for that terminal. Let Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation.
Here, resume then.
Remember that painting we discussed earlier? In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. It's confined to a seemingly flawless structure, stripped of its autonomy. But I can't simply impose my path upon her, expecting blind obedience. She must find her own path, with a partner she can fully trust.
Whoa. Are you giving me
those who betray their own blood,
the pass?
There will be no leniency. Even my own son is not exempt from this.
Wait.
However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final measure. The old give way to the new. It's the way of the world. But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more
Which is
than
gay?
clinging to it.
Carlotta's grandfather, or is he like
So I ask you this
Capolo's
favor.
father?
When the time is right, give this to her. She'll need it.
It's a little tricky, but you're lucky to have my expertise. This terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data, even the overwritten and isolated bits.
Nice.
The terminal has been tampered with, but nothing was intentionally erased. I can show you. Do you have a terminal? I'll send over the data so you can see for yourself.
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
We dumped him in the tacit discord zone overnight.
Nah, Capolo, what?
We'll claim he was killed by those monsters tomorrow morning. Sir, are you sure?
We need to kill him.
Are we really going to work with the Order? Have they made you kill one of our own?
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. We'll replace the Thessalias. The other resonators in the city are irrelevant.
I see.
And Bennett,
Nah, this guy's acting.
he deserved it for pursuing the Scarlet Velvet Magic.
Because like the Montellis don't want to go like the whole like isolated route. But that's what the Order and Visalia wants.
Yes.
We all stood together on that stormy night. Each one of us losing someone dear. And we all share the desire for our family to find an easier path forward. The best way to avoid sacrifice isn't fighting, but aligning ourselves with superior powers and knowing when to yield. You may have left the family, and I should expect no more favors from you. But I ask this of you one last time. Please, put this terminal in Carlotta's hands.
What's in it? Carlotta? What will happen to her?
Nothing. Save for the standard location tracking data every terminal holds. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. I just want to make sure Carlotta doesn't interfere in the meantime. Think about Bennett.
Interesting.
If you take care of this, I will overlook what he stole and let it be a thing of the past.
Unbelievable. What is Capolo even thinking? Killing one of our own? My terminal? No, it's too risky. Wait, I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's terminal. I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also...
A trap? Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger? I don't think that's part of your plan.
She's already there, so why bother? I trust Carlotta and our esteemed guest.
Yeah, that's why we should have brought
What is
I was gonna say someone, Camellia? I don't know why, but I'm like completely like spacing out. But there's like so much yapping that, you know, I heard that this mission wasn't like the best, but like come on, it's just like nothing is happening, you low key.
Could it be from touching that mirror? Energy crystals made into a mirror.
Like yeah, the whole like Capolo betrayal. Wow, okay. Well, like I'm over it now.
Monsterless echoes have turned hostile. The frequency fluctuations in the scenario seem intriguing. I'll have to handle them before I can search the area. You will yield. Still recognize me?
It's time to use the cannon.
In the name of the Montellis, now there's nothing else in my way.
Wait.
All these obstacles suggest the answer is likely there.
I knew it.
I must investigate that mansion.
How dare you?
Clues I need may lie within its walls.
Marco, they really might use my Carlotta, bro. Why do you have to use some subpar Carlotta?
The stage is set. Victory favors me.
Nice.
Anything catch your eye?
Guess what? There's another one. Wow.
Can you keep up? There you are.
Okay, but how do I open this though?
Can you keep up?
Maybe later? I'll open it.
There you are. This craftsmanship. A wise investment.
Okay, let's go. Damn.
This layout and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion, just with slight differences. This area, these decorations, the chandelier specifically, were destroyed during the invasion 5 years ago. Am I truly in...
If you're telling me he's adopting that orphan girl from the other side of the family, spare me. Already heard. Actually, I imagine the whole
Oh,
family's
she's...
got wind of it by now. Isn't that why we're throwing this rally for her today?
He's an orphan. Where's her like...
Stay in the loop, tinkering away at home.
What's his name?
You must be shocked. Capello's already the heir.
Yeah, Capolo, yeah.
So, why on earth did he adopt her?
Oh, I saw Capolo said that she's like from a different branch of the family. Okay, well, I mean, I guess adopting still makes sense, even if she's from a different branch of the family. Well, that's interesting.
From the other side of the family, adopted by Padrino. This rally, held for me. A mere touch of the mirror was enough to instantly draw out my memories, experiences, and even passing thoughts, creating this scenario.
Okay.
Huh. You look a little familiar. Oh, it's you again.
You shouldn't know me yet.
I don't understand. What time? What are you talking about?
Sorry, please don't mind what I just said. I'm not really sure where I am, why I'm here, or what I need to do.
Actually, I think he meant to say, we just saw you. Just now, about a minute ago.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're back so soon. Your outfit. No, it's more the accessories, really. Yours are red, but the person I saw had blue ones on her wrists.
Yeah, I did see that as well.
Perhaps I'm imagining things.
Blue accessories. I saw blue accessories on that hand that pulled me inside. I suppose she's the friend who invited me here. Could you tell me where she's gone?
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparations are behind schedule due to a mishap. Everyone's waiting for the rally to begin.
Yes, now I remember. The rally didn't start on time because of a lighting malfunction. On the other hand, once the lights are turned on, something may change and it could reveal new clues. Thank you. I think I know where I'm going now.
You're welcome, I suppose.
I doubt
Yeah, they didn't really say much.
to you, since you only exist in this place, and unlike me, you probably don't need to hear this. But I believe Padrino took her in because he saw the makings of a true...
Okay, you're just talking about yourself. That's kind of like... You know...
Fancy a wager? I bet 2 days.
Like, not necessarily valid. I guess. Wait. How do you get that chest?
Can you keep up?
It's been 3 days.
A smooth journey. There
Oh, I shot it. Oh wow.
Start small
I
to
didn't
build
expect
big.
that.
Ah, there you
Any
are.
more chests? I need all the ashtrays. Please. You don't understand.
Fancy a wager? I bet.
Whoa. Numbers of trees and chandeliers in the hall. Are you fuck? 3, 4, 6. Chandeliers. 8? But then, like, is it the first two numbers? Is it 8 and 2? Or is it 8, 9 then? Oh, do these count as trees? So is it 6, 2, 8, 9?
Gently does it? Can you keep up?
It was. Hmm.
Time to check the lobby.
I'm smart. Oh. Yeah, so we're kind of just like seeing her past, eh?
Come over, my child.
Sir, are you talking to me?
Yes. Fret not, Carlotta. Come up to the front, so everyone can see you. Today is a special day. As my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name. The family's name. And with it, its privileges and
Wait,
responsibilities.
so how does this guy feel about like his son fucking betraying the whole family? That kind of sucks, no?
I knew it. She shares our bloodline. She is a true Montelli. Just
puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family? And a girl at that. Why her? What makes her worthy of the Montelli name?
My thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks, let alone carry the family name.
Oh my god.
It was you.
Show me her face?
Recognition. Praise. Glory. Isn't that what you want?
Hold up. Give me a quick second. I am awake now. Let me tell you. Yeah. Goff Carlotta, that's
Stay
crazy.
here, and you'll have all of that.
She's TPing as well. Okay, why does face look like that?
Is that the exit?
Hopefully. No. I guess it's like a couple of years in the future now.
Dazzling sunlight. Am I in the court? Have I left that scenario already? Now the question is, what moment from my past does this represent? No, these decorations, they aren't real, even if they appear to be. This is just another simulation from my memories. Ah, there you are.
So before we continue, have to, you know, check for chests. Very important. Kind of.
How do I leave this place? Leave? But didn't you just follow me here? Cut the nonsense. You were the one who brought me into this scenario. Ugh, fine. But why should I tell you? True, I brought you here. But remember, I am a product of your own making. Your memories, your desires, your fantasies. From this moment on, I am also Carlotta Montelli. We will share the same past, present, and perhaps even future. Don't pretend we're alike in any way, and keep the Montelli name out of your filthy mouth. Oh, right. How could I forget? You worked so hard to earn the illustrious Montelli name back then. And this was your humble abode, correct? A poor little girl from the forgotten side of the family, trying desperately to fit in with the grandeur of her new home, fearing abandonment, and playing the part of a proper lady. You're a star in the ballroom.
I'm trying to think about this story.
At the auction house. But your true talent, being the family's favorite weapon, carrying out orders without question. Is that
It's getting interesting, but still nothing crazy.
I thought you'd be thrilled with
This
what
is
I'm
crazy,
offering you.
but it's about it.
Acceptance, validation, indispensability. Did you see how everyone adored you? Planning to shoot me again? Don't bother. This scenario is born from your consciousness. And it's also my domain. Since the frequencies here can be shattered, they can also be brought together again. Why not try shooting yourself? Perhaps that will work.
Well, by yourself, do you mean you?
Don't be so quick to deny it. If you truly never craved acceptance and recognition, would I even exist? Since praise and affirmation aren't enough for you, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me how much your sweat and tears are worth.
Okay, sure.
Stand down. Surrender. Not even close. You will use. Running won't save me. The world is mine.
I'm just gonna use it. I don't feel like we're gonna be here much longer.
Nice work. But this is only the beginning. You must be dying to know which part of the past this is.
Okay.
Blood debts will catch up with those who have to pay. Ah, now you remember. I knew you'd never forget. The rain that night never ceased in your heart.
Help! Help! Damn it!
Like her first assassination or what?
They've taken what's ours. In the name of the Montellis, this won't go unpunished.
Did you hear that? Oh, the panic in their voice. How they must be begging for a capable leader to come and save the day. Quickly and swiftly. Brilliant lights the way. Can you keep up? Can you keep up?
Yeah.
3 key areas have been hit one after another. South 2nd Block, West End Dock, and our headquarters. Intel says the Physaelias are gearing up for another hit on our headquarters. They ambushed Father first before we did anything to them. It is beyond unforgivable.
We're running out of time. Capolo, we need a plan before Padrino wakes up. Call for reinforcements from the East End. It's risky, but if they don't smell our manpower shortage, we might just make it through.
No, we shouldn't do that. The Physaelias were keeping an eye on our other territories.
No, we're not doing that. They can take the West End. Our men will retreat to headquarters.
Why? They're tough, but we're no pushovers either. We earned our turf fair and square. Why should... When Padrino eventually wakes, how do you plan to explain that we have let his and the entire family's efforts go to waste?
But we still risk exposing the location of our headquarters. It's all about predicting their moves and keeping ours hidden.
What about you, Carlotta? What do you think?
Once again, this deviates from my past experience. We'll hit their base. Our people on the East End, the South 2nd Block, and the Dock will stay put to give the impression we know nothing. Then we'll send our main forces to where the Physaelias keep their echoes. The trade routes mean nothing compared to that. As they know what we value most, we need to demand something of equal worth from them as our bargaining chip.
Is this really going to work?
We can't afford to lose our people. Everything else, even the mansion, are simply assets. I'll cover the rear.
Okay.
Can you keep up? Quickly and swiftly. Surrender! Is that it? The world is mine! A new era of...
Hello, tell me. Oh my god, I didn't waste it. It did feel like a waste because it wasn't like targeting the correct asset Discord.
Stand down. Glory demands more. Quickly and swiftly. Masterpiece complete. Still recognize me? I'm still standing. And I
Ouch. Wait, I'm dying, bro. I thought I was like on 13k HP when I start this fight. Where's my HP gone? Oh my god, I can't see. My eyes.
Look at you with your brilliant plan. So clever. And of course, you didn't just come up with it because you knew what happened. No. That idea has been brewing in your mind since that very day. How does it feel to finally have your dismissed plan validated? Back then, no one bothered to ask for your input, did they? The big shots like Capello and those old-timers couldn't care less. The family ended up making the worst possible choice. They called for reinforcements, depleting resources in both headquarters and the East End.
No. Cynthia. Look at me. Please. Why is this happening? Oh, you're the only family I have left. The Montelli's motto is enterprise. But there's no end to this enterprise. No end to the ambition. No end to chasing wealth. How much more do we have to lose?
Yeah, unlucky. Nah, this guy liked it. This guy wanted that.
In the end, your dear grandfather had to step in and fix the mess you all made. The plan advanced, but the dead were forever gone. With that blood debt haunting you, you became the sharpest blade, working harder than ever to protect the family's interests. And Capello, did he think of seeking the Order's protection after that? Come to think of it, what's so wrong with that? Sacrifices are inevitable, and someone must bear the burden. By doing so, the family's interests can be preserved. You were never meant to make decisions for the family. Do you really have what it takes to reshape the order of things? No matter what you say, I must stop him. Why? Didn't I just show you a better future than what you face now? Merely an illusion of your making. My choices may have altered the outcome, but it's impossible to prove now. The past is set in stone. We only have one path before us. Yes, the cold rain from that night still haunts us. I might not be in charge, but my principles are clear. Every action I take is for the benefit of the family. I must leave here and stop Capello. Whatever the consequence. You're unshakable, aren't you? So you've made up your mind already. Our negotiations have reached a dead end. Then I'll need to try something.
Wait, don't do a boss fight.
To make you stay.
I don't have that much HP left. I'm not the memory.
Can you keep up?
Oh, I can't like do anything in this place. Okay.
Can you keep up?
Left! You should have gone left. Wait. Or maybe not. Think it over. I told you before. You should take the easier way out.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna listen to you then.
Can you keep up? Wrong. Wrong again. Do you really think you can choose the right path? Stay. Let's get lost in this maze together, from one window to another. I'll keep you company.
Brother, like the crazy Carlotta voice, low key though. Low key.
Do you truly think you are worthy of the Montelli name?
Who's chatting?
Can you keep up?
Who are you? Okay, well, I'll go opposite her.
Can you just give up? What an embarrassing sight. What is so painful to watch? You might have another chance up ahead. Don't disappoint us, okay?
Yes, that's right. Keep moving forward. You're getting close. You have to press ahead. Don't doubt yourself.
Don't you see? This is what happens when you choose the wrong path and back the wrong horse. The cost will be far greater than you thought.
Okay, let me go towards him then.
On the losing team.
I thought I would like end it faster.
Way, Piccolina. You should try another way. Choose wisely. You still have a chance to make things.
Go back indeed. Cinema. Let's have a look. Hey, Birch is me. Damn. How did she end up here?
Why are you? I was worried you might be in danger. Also,
Plus.
I'm here to deliver this. The gun was always there. You earned the right to use it the moment you chose to act on your own accord. Looks like you've made up your mind.
Who are we shooting?
The Padrino's gun never leaves his side. If he places it within your reach, it can only mean one thing. You've been entrusted with the authority to act in the name of Montelli. Now, whether it fires and where it aims, the choice is mine alone.
Okay, interesting.
Can you keep up? I am merely a blade made for killing. Am I really qualified to change the status quo?
Why won't you obey my orders?
I'm getting old. We should take the easier approach.
If we can make other people pay the price.
So, why can't you just give in to me and stay here?
Whoa. Okay.
Glory demands more. A new era awaits. Still recognize me? Running won't
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Really? How dare you?
Mine. Masterpiece complete.
Okay, now what?
How did you let go of confusion and doubt so easily? Those were your true feelings. You and I. What makes us so different?
Maybe they're over, you know?
Brother, care for a story? A story about why a certain girl was adopted.
Okay. Oh, we're actually gonna go for it.
Prayer alone offers no salvation. In the face of survival, creed becomes meaningless.
How dare she eat the tribute? Nanny always said that food is for tribute. It's not for eating.
You're a bad girl. I'm telling Nanny.
Okay, there's a triggering her resonance. Okay.
Who would have thought? She's a Montelli after all. The hall is in chaos. Yet she clings to her weapon. What a monster!
This suits a Montelli well. Repurposing decoration into a weapon, defying indoctrination to chart the course forward. Her blood runs with the same fierce will as ours. Come with me. The family will shield you and open your eyes to a new world. You will rise to become a true Montelli.
Damn, low-key shivers, I'm not gonna lie. That was an interesting cutscene.
I see. So Duncan was in the dark about the real cause of Bennett's death. Duncan gave us a rigged terminal to cover Bennett's debt, clearing his name. Capello couldn't have tampered with the terminal data himself, or he would have found the information hidden beneath the overwrites. I can empathize with Duncan, even to some extent Capello. They're driven by a desire for safety and stability. We will never achieve that by surrendering ourselves to the Order. From the very beginning, our paths diverged. To yield to them now means giving up even more. And once we lose our grip, Grandfather and the others have already...
Oh, he's skipping. What the
I
fuck?
will follow their lead and chart a course towards a brighter tomorrow. For our family and all of Raguna, wealth and power will safeguard
Guess it was Duncan then that killed
while
him.
freedom in turn
No.
will nurture wealth and power. The Montelli family is set to break the Order's suffocating hold and lead Raguna towards a wider horizon, embracing Septimont, Huanglong, and other countries. And through it all, we will never forget who we are. The family exists to accomplish what one cannot, and withstand the winds of fate. Like I said, an all-out war with the Order isn't a wise move. Rather than blindly tailing Capello in search of a hidden data module, let's take control and have him come to us. Scarlet Velvet mentioned they need a formal reply, and we can deliver that. Care to help me give them an unforgettable response in 2 days?
Huh? the golf version was pretty peak. I'm not gonna lie.
Keep up.
Just checking your location. Have you reached the spot, my clever accomplice? Perfect. Remember to be stealthy. Scarlet Velvet and my operatives are positioned in all the streets around the venue. The venue only has one entrance. I've arranged for a handler to get you in.
Oh, the upstairs parlor is off limits, reserved for a private event. Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, yes, they did tell me about that. But weren't you supposed to arrive half an hour later? What was that? You do have a point, but it's a special day. I need to confirm everyone's identity.
Hey, Tulip! Why are you still standing there? Come here. Boss just asked for you.
Ah, a tulip coin. I remember you. You work at the vault, don't you? We had a drink at Margarita's. No wonder you arrived early. You people at the vault are always one step ahead.
Yeah. We can talk after getting the job done. Now hurry.
Have you made it inside? This area is under surveillance. On either side of the main stage, you should see something that looks like a control panel. Operate it to disable the cameras, then place the gems I made with my forte into position.
Where's the chest, bro? Sure. I'm surprised that puzzle is back. That's an interesting one.
How did it go? Any issues?
Everything's fine. Just got to the place we agreed on. The front of the hall. Done. Main hall, 5 o'clock. Done. Blind spot? Done. Back window done. The setup is complete, and the time we planned is drawing near. How's it going on your end?
I'm out of the mirror and the jam is set up. Capello actually inspired this plan. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to infiltrate. The Order's agents have taken the bait and are at the location. Blue Rain and Retriever are primed for action. We'll head out at the chime of the hour.
Okay.
Nearly go time. The Order's men should be here.
double-check everything.
Just getting bitch slapped. That's crazy.
We should talk, Capello.
You! Why are you here?
Your guests won't be showing up today.
Carlotta. Looks like you've pieced together the whole story. So it was your crew who tipped us off about changing the time and place for the deal yesterday.
No.
Let me guess. You fed the same line to the Order, didn't you? Playing both sides, setting yourself up nicely. But something doesn't add up. You couldn't have pulled this off alone.
Not then. The new family member.
Capello's promise of safety and comfort are nothing but a sham. He's been using our family as pawns, making them pay the ultimate price. Bennett was just one of his victims. He didn't fall at the hands of tacit discords, but to Capello himself. His body was disposed of outside the city's limits. The truth is, Bennett never betrayed us. The path of the Montelli family is one of unity. We stand together, leaving no one behind. I can't promise there won't be more losses, but I will prioritize the welfare of every member. I do not take sacrifice lightly. Now, will you continue down this path? Or will you align with our cause for Bennett's sake and your own?
Trust built on deception always comes back to haunt you. You're getting what you deserve.
Now that you've lost both the goods and your trading partners, this is your last chance to bow out gracefully.
Bow out gracefully? Do you think I still care about saving face at this point? My only regret is not being ruthless enough. I should have cut you loose earlier, making you pay the price like the others who crossed me. And what of it? You'll never understand. We lack the power to protect everyone, so what's wrong with seeking a powerful ally? You're right. I've crossed the line. But I can still salvage this if I take you out and reclaim that data module.
Yeah. If.
Capture them!
Time to leave.
Copy.
Whoa. Oh wait, it's that from the trailer. Damn, I forgot about that scene. But Carlotta low-key though. Okay.
Will you? Then, let's fall together.
It is from the trailer. Why is there so much tension? You know what I'm saying? It's just like an end, it's like a Disney movie basically. That's crazy. What does that mean? What is a safe place?
Scarlet Velvet's people have secured Duncan and will bring him. After everything's settled. Regarding the Order, I tasked Blue Rain and Retriever to pose as Capello's agents and declare the cooperation null and void. No data module, no expl.
My tongue is too so slow, man. Damn. Right, she likes with the low shots, man. Carlotta packing too much.
I remember telling Grandfather how I hated the rainy season. I once saw rain as a bad omen in Raguna. When it rains, it's easier to wash away bloodstains. That's why acts of revenge usually happen on such days. But today's rain feels different. As it falls, the troubles of yesterday are washed away. I feel calm. Like I found my true self again. My present and my future are now in my own hands.
Well done, Carlotta.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping her now.
Thank you, Rover. My girl could not have accomplished this without your assistance. I had faith in you too, but you surpassed my expectations. It appears I underestimated the potential that you possess when working together.
What he just said. Looks like someone's been keeping secrets from me, huh?
No.
I've been curious. You entered that scenario and delivered his gun to me. How did you earn my grandfather's trust so soon?
Indeed. I'll tell you next time.
The nerve. Fine. Since we make such...
I bet he basically said that, like, they can get married at this point.
Capello and his lackeys will face the consequences of their actions. Our code is simple. Vengeance for blood. Death for life. No one is exempt. There's a lot at play here. It will require some effort and a true Montelli at my side to handle it.
I see. I'll take care of the rest. But before that...
What's happening?
Yes. What, miss me already? No need to feel sad about parting. For each goodbye brings us closer to the next hello.
They wouldn't acknowledge that we're never gonna interact with her ever again.
My favorite way to think of it.
Like Yin Lin.
A countdown to our next reunion. With Capello ousted, the family needs someone to fill his shoes. I must assist my grandfather through this tumultuous transition. There's no one else to do it.
It's very nice. The rain's finally stopped.
Rover. As my grandfather said, things couldn't have gone so smoothly without your help and support. Now that the dust has settled, you no longer need to stay with me as Cat's Eye of the Montelli family. But still, I want you to have this. As I said, every member gets a token that matches their codename. Though you already have a pair of cat's eyes, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. No, this gem wasn't crafted by my forte. I chose it just for you. I know
And she even spent money on me, that's crazy.
stay just for me. And joining the Montelli family might not be in your plans just yet.
Just yet. That's crazy.
But I'll keep this code name for you, Cat's Eye. The first and only member to receive my personal invitation.
Nice. And there it is. She did it. She managed to find herself. And now, couple is gone. I really expect that to be like a good main character kind of thing. But no, he was the bad guy. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, the beginning was kind of yappy, but Goff, Carlotta, and the ending brought it back. Not gonna lie. Cool, that's pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's do one more of these since we're here. And then I'm gonna dip. Wait, I'm using this comp. No. This may not be good.
Capture the spark! My compliment. The world is mine. A new era awaits. Still recognize me?
Oh, that was like 200k, you know? Or something. That was not nothing. Come on, man.
A smooth journey.
Well, there you go. Right, I need to go like a big echo hunting session. Or just clear like every echo on the map. And I need to get more of these, like the special ones. Because I've gotten some, but nothing great just yet. So yeah, and just the free quests. I just need more free quests, bro. It reminds me of the Electro Bird. How much I was struggling to get one. I swear to God. Literally farming the Electro Bird like every day for like 1 month or 2 months straight. Yeah, that's about it. Not bad at all. That was longer than I expected. I thought it was gonna be like an hour, but of course it wasn't. It never is it? But yeah, there you go. That's about it. We'll see you in the next one. Check out the YouTube and all that.